I just turned the car off because you could hear the car in the background, and I didn't really want that for the video. So I was just listening to the Count of Monte Cristo as I was driving, listening to the audiobook on YouTube. It's a great audiobook. And as I listen to this, I look below and I see the overly sarcastic production video that they made summarizing the Count of Monte Cristo. They did that for Halloween. It's a 45-minute video. It's excellent video. It's really, really good. I've watched it a few times. And I thought about Vsauce. I thought about a lot of these highly edited videos that take tons of time and are basically full-time jobs themselves to create, but which become incredibly popular. I thought to myself two things. I thought, one, is that a guarantee of popularity? Is making very high quality videos like that a guarantee of popularity? Will they necessarily take off? Maybe. I think there's a very high chance they would. They're very, very skilled in editing. They're basically mini movies. All the tricks, like in this video, I thought, should I take this recording and put this into CapCut and have little screenshot images of the thumbnail of the Count of Monte Cristo overly sarcastic production appear on the screen? But it's fundamentally to the theme of the video that I'm not doing that because they're different things. Try to follow me on this and try to think this through with me, because this is at the heart of content strategies. And there's overlap for sure. I definitely, like the shorts I make, have captions that appear and they have little things. So I do a little bit of editing there. And I will splice together segments of video. I do a little bit of editing in some videos, but I try to stay away from editing them. I try to stay away from cutting things out, from deleting words, from doing any sort of post-production editing, because I'm doing a specific thing. It's kind of like captain's logs from Star Trek, where like you're just recording your thoughts. It's like stand-up speech. It's like a lecture. It's like a different form of communication, and video is the medium for this form of communication, but it's not the same thing as making a movie. Making a movie is much more, if you look at there's the idea that the psyche has four components: king, warrior, magician, lover. It's this idea of an integrated psyche that comes from the book King, Warrior, Magician, and Lover. It's very interesting. I recommend reading it. It's a very useful idea. The idea that the psyche has four components: the king, warrior, magician, and lover. The king being like the ruling element, the magician being the more intellectual, creative element in some sense, but creative in the technical wizardry sense. And then there's the lover, the part of you that wants to like do pleasurable things, like take a long hot bath. The part of you that wants to like feel someone up that you love, the part of you that wants to like get sensual. That's the lover aspect of a human being. Playing piano is sort of like, it could be all of them. I mean, but it would be more. I mean, I don't want to make this too much. I guess I'll make this a little bit about King, Warrior, Magician, Lover, but basically they all go together ultimately, and they need to go together, because if they don't go together, then it doesn't work. But in some sense, the deficiencies of, let's say, the wizard side would be over reliance on technicality. Like a wizard would be someone who's overly dominant in that area would be someone who can't lead but is very technically skilled. That would be an example of a overdeveloped wizard, underdeveloped king. So in some sense, I was thinking, I was like, this is really like, this isn't just pure warrior video mode would be simply, and this is, I guess, all of them as well, but I'm not just cranking out repetitive videos. I mean, all my videos have different elements to them. I'm trying to emphasize this articulative ability in myself. I'm trying to grow this ability in myself to articulate ideas and my reasons for doing things, and to make this a part of my life. It's very interesting. It's a very different skill set than simply having a video come out every day or simply making very edited videos. It's a very peculiar, particular skill set that I'm developing. And that is different than the skill set that's developed by making highly edited videos, which is different. They're all just different skill sets. And I think that there's a place for making highly edited videos, but that's not the skill set that I'm trying to develop right now, though it is a very useful skill set, because these videos are like, they almost compel you to watch them, but they themselves are very niche. I mean, I think and then there's also a lot of technical development that goes into them and everything. And it's like, to get to the point where you make something so good that people are just going to constantly want to watch it and it gets 1 million views like in a few months, that is truly astonishing. And I think that I could definitely do that, but to make that the focus of my life would mean that I wouldn't be developing new products right now. I wouldn't be developing new services. I wouldn't be developing other streams of income in my life outside of Week to Warrior. I would be very limited. I'd be much more limited, and I'd be stuck inside one frame. And I don't want to be stuck inside one frame. I want everything I'm doing to always serve me and serve all my future goals at the same time. So ultimately, they are fundamentally different skill sets, though they both serve the same objective of getting lots of views, which is interesting, because as a business owner and someone who's making money online, someone who's focused on making money online, someone who wants to make full use of the technology available to make money online in this day and age, it is interesting that you can get attention and money with both approaches, with combinations of approaches. There really is there are no rules. It's quite interesting. It's like I can document the process of me thinking through how I'm making videos and making money off of videos and developing businesses, and just document that and make money off of that. Or I could make highly edited videos summarizing other people's novels, or I could make highly edited videos summarizing ideas embedded in actions that I've been taking as they relate to the company. Or I could do any combination of these things, or I could do these things enough to the point where I can make enough money that I could then document that, then hire out people to do other forms of content creation, and then document how that content creation affects the earlier business model, and then make that the driving platform that I use to make other kinds of content or sell experiences that I then document. It's really interesting. So anyway, that's why I'm choosing to do this right now, and I'm definitely going to make more videos on this. So, and if you have any questions, ask me in the comments below, because I'd love to talk more about this subject, because this is something that I'm learning a lot about, and I'd love to know where your guys' heads are at and answer some questions, because that would probably lead to some interesting videos.